Good morning. This is Cindy from My Altered Muse, and I have a new journal I'd like to share with you. I was a guest design team member this month for Tracie Fox. Hey, Tracy! And this is what I created from the Ula Chic kit and the Ula Chic kit ephemera. And I'll list everything down at the bottom so you can look at it. Okay, we're going to start out first with the front. It measures 6 inches by 8 inches. And I made a tassel out of sari silk and hand-dyed seam binding material. And then I used the lace here for the binding, and I ran some of the sari silk down the lace also. And for me, this is a rather easily embellished journal. I kept it simple. It's mainly for writing, journaling your thoughts. I kept it simple, and there's plenty of journaling room in it. I added the tabs from Tim Holtz on the side, some of the pages to keep them firm. I added a sweet little ribbon and bow here, lace, flower, and the flower kind of matches the little design on the dress form. And then right here there is a sweet little Eiffel Tower and a butterfly right here. And I used a Tim Holtz keyhole embellishment to tie the ribbons. So I'm going to untie this. And we'll start on the inside. Okay. The first page of the inside cover, I made a little pocket. It has a little dress form that matches the front. And then I added some tags for journaling. This is actually a double pocket. And I added this tag. I stamped butterflies on and did a little sewing. This is another tag with the Eiffel Tower on it. And these are 4 tags. They are actually 3.5 by 5, so that makes them postcard size, and it gives you a lot of room for journaling. Okay, now we're getting into the journal, and if you'll notice, I've used some beautiful black ribbon throughout the journal. I like to add ribbon to the sides of the pages. I feel like it gives the book stability plus a little elegance. So this page, I have a little slip out that you can write your thoughts in. Hand-dyed coffee paper. Did a little stitching on it. Stamped a little butterfly. And it is actually, it actually fits into this guest check that I made for a little holder for it. Okay, the next page is for journaling. Then I did a coffee dyed lace doily. And then over here on this side I did music paper and a little crochet doily I made. And then here's some more journaling. I have this one, and then this is actually a little pocket. You can turn it over and store some little things in it. And I kind of added some green tissue paper, ribbon, button, butterflies, and a little tag. And then it slides back in here. There's also a little bird. And let me readjust this. It's awful far back. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Okay, the next page is a pocket that's actually from a library card. And I have more tags in here. And I kind of did a little embellishing on the front. I put some ribbon and some tags, and life is a journey. And then this is a tag that I stamped flowers on and did a little stitching. And here's a tag from the kit that has lined paper. And this is a little manila tag I made. I just stamped a little pine cone on it. And this was some ephemera from the kit. You can turn it over and journal on the back. More ephemera. And I thought this little girl was sweet, so I added her in for some color and interest. And then this is a tiny little envelope, and you can just open it up and journal in that, close it back up, and tuck it back in. And over on this page is a flower garden from a vintage flower book that I have. It's actually a flower book from around the world. And here's the other side of that. And then this is actually a bag that has a gusset. And I added a couple of tags. And this is some actually some material that has some old equations and of the sort printed on it. I thought that was really nice. Then on this side is another pull-out, and I stamped butterflies, and then you can journal on the back. And I did a little medallion here. I cut it out and did a little, put some little tea-dyed roses on here, and a heart, and a little key and a little charm. And then I did some vintage music. And this page is just kind of a little collage. I fussy cut the Tower of London, the Eiffel Tower, and buttons and some vintage paper, and just did a little fussy thing up there. And this is vellum, and I fussy cut a rose and put behind it. I thought that was sweet. And this is a bag with a couple of tags in it. And this is a Edith Holden page, and it's actually the center of the first signature. And then this is a bag that you can add just little mementos to. I've got a tea card, butterfly tea card there. And on the back, I've got one of Tracies labels, and I fussy cut a butterfly. And then on this page is more labels from Tracie, and I did a little fussy cut butterfly here. And we have a tag. And then on this page is for journaling. Then here is some more glassine paper that you could actually put something here, and it would shine through really pretty. And then here I thought these were real sweet. This is a piece of ribbon that has butterflies on it. Okay, that's the first signature, and if you'll notice, I used a heavy Pelham fabric ribbon to run up the side of the signature, so they are very sturdy and very safe. Here is a coffee dyed envelope that I added, and this is a belly band that I decided to jazz up a little bit. I put some eyelash trim and some gold trim, a beautiful aqua butterfly. Then I came down and I kind of did some collage under here with some vintage papers and some matching soft fibers, seam binding ribbons, and a flower. And then this just tucks right back in. Well, it actually goes this way. And the next page is for journaling, and I made a little half page tuck here. And I've got two journaling cards, tags. And this is a little envelope, and it actually has a few buttons in here in case you decide you would like to add a button somewhere. And I've got it clipped in with a tiny Tim Holtz clip. And then on this side, I have a butterfly tag. I have a real sweet little envelope with, I stamped a dress form, added some ribbon. And here's another tag. And here are a couple of 3x5 tags for journaling. Okay, then on the next page is journaling space. Journaling space, another Edith Holden. I added some lined paper, and this is just a little dress form that I stamped. And here's a little bag, and I added some ribbon and little to it, and a couple of cute little tags. There's a bird, a butterfly, and a dragonfly, and they tuck right in there. And these are actually French flashcards. It has French on this side and English on the other. And these are vintage. And this card is a Cardex card, and this is before computers, so you can go on your go to your library and look up and see which book you wanted to check out. And here's another page. I used some of Tracies digitals that look like they're vintage advertisements. And got a little tuck here. Got some lined paper here. This is a little glassine bag with a butterfly in it. This is some more music paper. And this is another page from the flower book. And here's some more vellum, and you have a double page spread of the vellum with the flowers underneath it. And here's my second signature in the center. Then we have some more music. And this is the second belly band, and this is actually the same thing I used to run down the center of the spine. So you can really tell how sturdy it is. And this is some old vintage book pages, and then some coffee dyed pages. And it just tucks right back in here. And then we have a bag, and I did a little collage of some old book pages. And here is a tea card, and a ticket, and a couple of tags with lines on them. Edith Holden. And this is an envelope that you can tuck mementos in, things that you've written. There's actually four 3x5 little postcard type in there. And I actually hand stitched this, and ruffled it and hand stitched it and put it on the bag. And then the last page is, I made a double pocket, sewed it on, and then I added some tags, ephemera, and a little craft tag, and everything just fits right down in here. And there is room for plenty more. And this is a little fussy cut flower that I cut out and put on there. And I just want to show you how pretty all the lace, the black lace, looks on this. It just gives it elegance. And like I said before, this book lends itself to writing, journaling, your thoughts. And I had a real good time making it. And I thank Tracy for letting me be a guest of hers for the month. And there we go. She's all tied up. And I think she turned out very pretty. Thank you, and I appreciate you looking. Bye-bye.